Hi, fiendish friends. Well, I'm assuming you read the title. That's pretty much what's going on today. Um, I would do an intro, but I didn't really see the point in it. Because if you clicked on this, I don't think you're awake enough for an intro. So, anyways, I present to you. I would do an intro, but if you clicked on this video, I really doubt that you're awake nor employed enough for an intro. So, this is how I would solo all of Twitch. And my name is twistedlittlerat. So usually when we do these things, we start with a proposal, which is we outline what, why, how, when, where, and then the costs and benefits of doing something. So for mine, I'd like to start by saying why. I have free will. So next time we get into a category I like to call power scaling Twitch, which is a list of streamers that I would fight and that I think I wouldn't fight when I'm going on to take on Twitch. Plus, trust me, this will be important as we go through it. So on the list of people I would fight, XQC, he just seems kind of lame. Shoto, because he has what I like to call the femboy debuff and the catboy debuff, which make him very, very more easily fightable. Dr. Disrespect, because I am an adult, so he would be very much less inclined to touch me, and if he can't touch me, then that means he can't hit me. Next up is Muzin. I don't know. I just think I could take the guy in a fight. Next is Philly, and what's she gonna do? Cartwheel at me? I can also cartwheel. I can go so much farther than just cartwheeling. This isn't even 1% of my true power. Anyways, and the next is Booby because he's British, and that's also what I would like to consider a debuff. Now, next up is the people I would not fight under any costs, which is first, we've got Mousy. One, because she is a mouse, I am a rat. She is Satan, I am a demon. There's a, solidarity there that needs to be respected. And if I don't respect that, I am pretty sure I will be tried and hung for my sins. Secondly, if I am fighting Mousy, that also means that I am automatically assuming that I would also have to fight Connor. And while I did discuss that there is a British debuff earlier, that does not apply to Connor. He is a scary man and would probably beat me. Next is Hassan. He has an electrovision and would shock me because I am a small rat. Anyways, the next is Corone, just because I feel like she would call me swear words in English, and then I would be stun locked and would be unable to respond. And that's how she would get me. Next up we have Chibi Doki, because this goes beyond power scaling. This goes into autism scaling. And while I am very autistic, Chibi Doki is more autistic than me. And so in that battle, Chibi Doki would beat me, so I would not fight her. And lastly, Neuro, because she is an AI and therefore is able to control me in ways that I am not yet prepared to deal with. And also, I would have to deal with the entire swarm, and the swarm is scary. You are terrifying. You are terrifying little people, and I don't want to fight you. Anyways, moving on. So the title was that I could solo all of Twitch. So if I can solo all of Twitch, why am I just listing ways that I would be beat by different Twitch streamers? Well, hold up. This is where it gets interesting. Because what is Twitch? Twitch is people. So I don't need to fight Twitch. I need to fight humanity. So how? Well, there's this thing, it's called a nuke, and if I use that, this takes care of the problem. So, A common complaint raised by the uneducated who might be watching is, wouldn't you just low-key die? Well, you are wrong, my friend. So, I would not die. One, it has not been proven I can actually be killed yet. But just because I know some of you might not yet understand the genius inner workings and machinations of my brain computer mind, here's a little breakdown. This is me currently. I am a rat. Now, rats cannot survive nuclear fallout. However, this is a roach. Roaches can withstand nuclear fallout. That is the key to my success. So, I've constructed a very, very methodically laid out, very scientific plan. Basically, rats and roaches, they have a lot in common. They're trashy little animals. A lot of people find them dead on the side of the road, and they have many letters like R and A in common in their names, and they also both exist, I think. So, we already have a very good basis for a friendship. So I, the one and only Twisted Little Rat, would have to acclimate to roach society. I would learn roach ways. I would master roach jutsu. I would become a roach elder. And finally, become one with roachism. And finally, accept myself as a roach. Once that is complete and I am fully transformed into my roach form, into my higher roachly being, that is when our master plan shall be executed. Once all that happens, then nuke. And I win. And that, my friends, is how I would successfully solo all of Twitch. Anyways, that's all. Have a nice day.